Hi guys, happy Thursday. This week it is TV Crushes week, which has been quite difficult in a way. I've got 7 and they're not really in a particular order, but we'll see what happens. I'm also really aware that Sarah and Abby are going to have some really deep reason for liking these characters. We're going to come across as a bit of a shallow gal from this, but there we go. Number 7 I've put down as the Doctor. It's slightly Matt Smith's Doctor, though David Tennant was also cracking. Both just really fun, really quirky, great clothes. Number 6. This is slightly odd in that I kind of like him because of the way he doesn't seem to care about anyone. He is just very standoffish to everyone, just grumpy the whole time, but it's kind of quite charming, I guess, in a way. And this character is Bernard Black from Black Books, but big crush. I think it's also because he's Irish. There's something there that just immediately makes him so much more attractive because he's got an accent. Number 5, again, he just scowls and looks really grumpy the entire time. It's kind of smouldering though. But he turns out to just be a real sweetie, and in the very final episode he finally smiles, and that is of course Mr. John Thornton from North and South, which was a BBC adaptation of Elizabeth Gaskell's novel. It's so good, you should all watch it, and it's got Rich Armitage as John Thornton, and it's just amazing. And there's so much sexual tension, really awkward, like they'll brush hands as the female lead like gives him a cup of tea or something. It's quite funny, but it's amazing. It's not funny at all, the programme. It's really depressing. There's quite a lot of deaths, but it's all worth it for the smile that you get at the end, because that, magical. It's a kind of a theme that I quite like, funny looking, interesting looking people with interesting facial features. So you'll see that as we progress further down the list. Number 4, I think this is probably shared with Sarah, and I'm gonna say definitely with Abby, and that character is Spike. I just think he's really funny. His character is so well written, and he's got some great lines, and the actor's super old and he's great abs. I'm a Spike fan. I think he's great. And then we get to my top 3. So I've seen all 3 of them on stage, which is quite cool. So number 3 is Sherlock, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, as we all know. He's got this, I think it's because he's so intelligent and observant, and he's really quirky and quite funny. And he supposedly plays the violin very well, which obviously makes him instantly more attractive, even though his miming is quite poor, but you know, we can pretend. Sherlock. Though, I saw a picture of Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock in a paper, like a caricature, kind of drawn with eyes coming up here, like ood eyes. So every time I see him now, I just think of an ood. I should also say, I saw him in Amanda's Party at the National Theatre. Really terrible play. Really bad, didn't enjoy it at all. Had 2 intervals. It was like a long play, but he was cracking. Number 2. This is Merlin, played by Colin Morgan. I saw Colin Morgan last weekend in Mojo. Amazing. I just think his character's really funny. He's just sweet. You know, he's a really sweet character. Colin Morgan. It's great. Number 1. This will come as no surprise to any of you, but that is of course Rory Pond from Doctor Who. I just think he's such a sweet character. He's such a romantic character, and that is something that's not really in TV at the moment, I don't think. And again, he's a great selection of jumpers, and he loves owls. And this is mainly talking about Arthur Darvill, but big crush on him. Rory would have to be number 1. Number 1. And I saw him in Dr. Faustus at the Globe Theatre with Sarah and Abby, and he was amazing, and it was magic, and it was really cool, and I had a great time. TV crushes. Also, shout out to Rachel and your New Year's resolution. I am wearing bright red lipstick today, just for you. Just for you. So I hope you all had a cracking week, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!